Hi everybody, this is Greg with the Dice Must Flow, and today I'm going to do a little talk about some Vallejo Surface Primer. Put that up to the screen. And if you're like me and I'm in St. Louis, there's a lot of times where I go to prime and it's either way too cold or way too hot and humid. And the humidity actually causes a lot of the air spray primer to just kind of bubble up and get a really funny look on it. And then you have to like clean it off and do it again. And so I've been looking around for a way I could prime using my airbrush, and we came up with the Vallejo Surface Primer. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple minis that we've gone ahead, and these are infinity minis that we've gone ahead and done, and you can see they're just nice and clean, cleanly primed. And here's another one. And so today I actually have a couple of the Zangor Enlightened from GW that I'm going to go ahead and prime, and we'll take a look and see how that goes. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to shake this primer up a lot and load it into the airbrush. And we don't want to thin it out too much, or otherwise it's just going to have a weird consistency going onto the models, and you're not going to want that. So here we go. Okay, I'm back, and had a brief interlude there while I remind myself of an important rule when working with the airbrush, and that is to make sure water is spraying through it, or will spray through it, before putting the paint in, because it was left and it dried kind of clogged up, and so we had all sorts of problems. So I had cleaned it, or actually switched to a different brush. I got the other one cleaning, but we'll go ahead and try and prime these now. So like I said, I've got this running on 30 psi, and we're just going to hit these and put a thin primer coat on them. Problem with plastics is sometimes with this kind of force that the problem is you end up blowing it away. Alright, so there we go. That's the disc primed. Go ahead and hit the handle where I was holding it. And we got a Zangor here. I'm going to go ahead and prime him. This should be fairly easy. You can see this is going on pretty smooth, and so if you haven't guessed, I kind of like this product. It does help. It's not stinky, doesn't stink up the whole house, so you can use it inside, and it just does seem to do a good cover job. So there you go. There's the Zangor Prime, and see if we get a focus on him, maybe. Yeah, there we go. There's the Zangor Prime. And so I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of these up here. Add some more paint to my brush. And now this does have a situation where it does have to sit for 24 hours to become fully dried and cured. And so you're not going to be able to paint right away, like sometimes if you're out in the sun or you have a spray primer, you know, a couple hours later you can go ahead and paint on it. But this one says it needs more time. And so you may want to consider that if you're going to try and use it, but I pretty much never paint when I'm priming. And so got another one done there. And so that's it. I'll show you what these guys are like when they're done drying, and we'll be back with that. Okay, we're back, and these guys have dried nicely. Gonna go ahead and bring one up close. You can see, and it's so it's got a good, nice, solid. Like I said, it needs to have a 24-hour time frame for really before you paint it. It's probably okay to paint now, but it does say that it has a curing time of 24 hours. and these guys are covered nicely. And you know, like I said before, I did some both in metal and the plastic, and so it covered both of them good, and they're ready to go. And so I really like the product, and highly recommend that you take a look at it. I think that it will be definitely usable more in the winter, or like I said, in the summer with high humidity. So again, that is the Vallejo Surface Primer, and it does come in a couple different colors, but I just used the gray because it's a good base color to go over top of. And that's it for now. We'll see you next time. Thanks.